at this. Looks pretty good. So here's the final result. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do a DIY project on the turtle pond. I have thought of making a turtle nesting box for the longest time, but work kind of just caught me off guard. Finally, I gathered up some materials that I needed for this project, and hopefully this is going to work out. Currently, I have two female turtles that are showing some digging signs. So this is definitely something that benefits them and potentially get some turtle eggs in the future. With this being said, let's get started. Alright, so here's all the supplies I have. The pipes, it's 10-foot, half-inch pipe. Got two of them just to make sure I have enough to cover the whole thing. And then the 8 3-way elbows, those mainly for the corners. The idea is to cut the pipes the same length around this 7-gallon tub and then connect them. It's technically like a rectangular prism, I would say. The T's and the 90-degree elbows, those 4 mainly for the egg crate. I'm going to connect the egg crate to the tub. It's just a little deck or platform for them to get on to the nesting box. And then the stuff I use to tie it up, just zip ties. Very simple. Obviously the cutter. Alright, so these are the final cuts. Again, the width, the height, and the length. Separate two of the cuts for the length. We'll add the T connectors right there. And then these two serve as extension for the deck for the turtle to climb up, and this is just to connect them together with the 90-degree elbows. And yeah, let me just put them all together. Hopefully that's all gonna fit. And then obviously some leftovers, maybe I can use them in the future. I will save them. So I'm very excited to see how that turned out. Alright, take a look at this. It feels pretty sturdy. I don't even need to add any glue or anything. And right in the front here, I can move and adjust the angle to see how the turtle clamp first. Let's add this 7-gallon tub I got from Home Depot. Check it out. Fits perfectly. And the next thing I have to do really is to add the egg crate right there. The only thing I have concern is that it's a little too low, so there's a little gap between here to this portion of the egg crate. But turtles are excellent climber. I don't think it's a big issue, but if that's the case, I'm probably gonna add just an extra piece right there to kind of make it like all the way up to the top. And obviously inside I'm going to fill up with different type of substrate so they can dig and all that to lay their eggs. The water level, I'm not sure yet. Probably it's going to be up to here. That's still like a pretty good depth for them to swim. And then the bottom, I definitely need to add something to hold this in place. That's where those concrete bricks gonna play a role in. Probably gonna add maybe 2 or 4 pieces. Just zip tie them, make it very heavy and sturdy on the bottom so the top doesn't move or doesn't shift in the pond. But yeah, this is pretty much the whole thing. Let me just finish up the touch and then put it in the pond. Looks pretty good. Obviously I cut off the tip with the zip tie and I kind of like face them downwards somewhat so it doesn't end up hooking the turtles. So it's a little sturdy. I'm not sure if I want to do another layer, just make it more sturdy, but let's try it out because I still have a bunch of the egg crates. I literally just ordered those and then the zip ties off Amazon for a pretty good price. So and let's add the top up again and we can bring it outside to check it out. Alright, so here's the final result. I got 2 concrete bricks on each end of the nesting box and just zip tie them, and that kind of help with the weight so it doesn't float around when I add the water in. And originally I wanted to place the nesting box on this side so the deck right here can be sitting in the center, but since there's a little hanging on the edge of the pond, I decided to put it against the edge so it kind of serve a little holding position for the deck, so the turtle, once they swim around and get on, the deck doesn't like move, because I did not have the connectors glued, which is easy. I don't have to do extra work. So just to walk you around with this whole 150-gallon Rubbermaid pond. I put some new pavements underneath the bottom, and yeah, the next step I need to do is just add the water and the turtles in, of course with I believe some eagle earth and sand as substrate, so please follow along, guys. This is gonna be a fun project. And thanks for watching.